Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a review slash demo video on the Botanical Line Drawing 200 Step-by-Step Flowers, Leaves, Cacti, Succulents, and Other Items Found in Nature by Peggy Dean. Now that I got that mouthful out of the way, I had shown this in a haul that I believe I got it from Amazon a few months back, and I actually hauled it along with a bunch of other stuff, but I did also get the Ultimate Brush Lettering Guide from Peggy Dean, and I've kind of been working through this as well, but I'm not 100% confident in my brush lettering abilities just quite yet. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this book and just kind of show you how to work through her step-by-step process that she offers in the book to make things a little bit easier so that you can doodle easier, or start kind of creating your own little hand-drawn goodies yourself. So if you would like to see a review on the Botanical Line Drawing book and a little demo from me, then please just keep watching. Okay, so this book is a paperback book, and you're looking at about roughly 212 pages worth of content, which is great. And what's cool about this book is she's really good about kind of just going through that teaching process. So even though you're not seeing her or hearing her in person, just by simply reading this book, it's really, really easy to just go through everything, obviously step by step, so that you can draw all these little cute doodles that you see on the cover. And then some. I mean, she's got tons of flowers and all sorts of fun things, but let's just kind of open up to a couple random pages. And of course, like, if you want to, you can color these, but I'm really weird about like writing in books and things like that. I don't know why, but that's just me personally. So she breaks everything up in sections, and the first portion of it is leaves. So basically what you're looking at here, I'll kind of just get a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm talking about here. So first of all, she gives you a little like draw it section for each single item that she's going to show you how to draw. So you can practice in the book, or you can practice externally on a different piece of paper or grid paper or something like that that you like. Me personally, I've been practicing on other papers just because I don't want to mess this one up. So basically she does everything in as few of steps as possible, and if you guys don't follow her on Instagram, I will link her down below because she has some incredible content on there, and she's just very, very inspirational, and I definitely highly recommend following her. So just to kind of look at a basic leaf here, she pretty much starts out with the stem, shows you how to draw it, and then you're going to draw it with some lines down the center, and then you're going to define the leafy part here on the sides, and then she shows, you just do some lines, and then at the end you have a leaf. So like I said, these are very simple to follow and very simple to draw, and like when I look at other people's bullet journals and I think, man, they must have taken forever to do those drawings, and me myself, I know that I would take forever because I'm not an artist, to say the least. But I think that it's kind of fun and interesting to see these different step-by-step processes, so that it gives me a better idea, okay, well maybe it's not as hard as I think it is, I just have to know how to do it correctly. So I think that's what makes this book a lot of fun. So I'll just kind of flip through a couple different designs that she has. So she's got a section for leaves, like I said, and there is an index, so you can look, let's see if I can find it. She's got leaves, flowers, cacti, and succulents, and more nature. So this is just kind of a generalized, whatever other things you might find. So let's just flip to 71 here. Once you see kind of a leaf, they're all pretty much about the same. And so here's just kind of beginning of basic flowers and what they should look like when you're done. And she goes through, tulips and roses and daisies and I mean, just literally everything that you could think of, you know. Wildflowers, and you've got lilies and peonies and all sorts of beautiful things. The only downside, okay, I'm just going to say this. If you are a person like myself who does not have a green thumb and is not well versed in flowers and things in nature in general, I don't know the names of all these flowers and different leaves and things like that, so I wouldn't be able to identify what they are unless I had already seen it before, you know? So, like, let me just flip to one that I don't know. So, like, I don't know what the name of that flower is. You know, it's just kind of stuff like that, and it's not written anywhere up here, so you don't really know what it is that you're drawing. I mean, unless you're like really educated on florals and all that fun stuff, but if you're like me, then you don't know what they're all called. And we'll flip to 169 where the cacti start. But I just think it's really cool that, I mean, there's literally everything that you would ever want to draw in here, and they're so easy. And so when you move to the cacti, I love that everything, she always has stuff like in pots, which is so cute. And I'm definitely going to start attempting to draw all of these. I've pretty much only been sticking to the flowers, so maybe today I will do my attempt at drawing something kind of like this. Like, ooh, that's cute. We have a little terrarium. And so they're just really sweet, and I think they're just really fun to look at, and it gives everything that you're doing just a little piece of you, and you're putting so much character into something that you enjoy, and I really like that. So I thought this book was just really cool, and it's definitely something I'm going to be utilizing. And so this last section is not a whole lot, like, it's not very big, it's just you know, 10 or so pages, but these are other nature items that you might find, so like little mushrooms and weeds and, you know, wreaths and things like that that I'm definitely going to be using at some point in the near future, and, you know, acorns and pine cones. So they just have a lot of really fun things. I like that. I kind of want to do like an outdoorsy theme for October, maybe possibly November, in my bullet journal, and I really think that doing something kind of like that would be really fun. So start practicing that before I roll it out. But, you know, I could literally go through like every single page in here and it would just be really cool. But let's pick, I think I want to do, let's just do one of the cacti here. So I'm just going to set my pens down here so it doesn't lift up on this page over here, and I will zoom back out a little bit so that you can see what I am doing. Sorry if I'm weird about like holding the pen. I don't know if you guys can see or not in the light. This like giant red splotch. So legit, you guys, I just went to go let my dog outside and I grabbed onto the handle to open up my sliding glass door, and I went, ow, that hurt so bad. So I'm rubbing my hand thinking maybe I just pinched my finger because that's what it felt like. And then I look down and there's a stinking bee that's like desperately trying not to die on the floor. Believe it or not, I won't tell you how old I am, but my entire life, I've never been stung by a bee until today. So there's a first thing for everything. But I was just like, man, are you kidding me? How did I not see that? Like, I'm one of those people that I will literally spot like a spider in the darkest carpet ever. And it's almost like I'm able to just hone in on those things because I hate bugs, hate them. Ugh. So there you go. I got stung by a bee for the first time today. Hopefully it's the last time because it's not exactly super fun. Moving on anyway, so I'm just going to give this little cactus a try here, and I am going to be busting out this little paper pamphlet that I actually got from Paper Penguin Co. It is a grid paper and it is made with the Tomoe River paper. So if you have not used this before, it is a very, very thin paper. Like, it reminds me of the type of paper that you would find in a Bible. And from what I have seen from other planner gals and just artists in general, this paper takes ink beautifully. It also takes paint beautifully. And when you put like watercolors on it, it gives it like a crunchy, crinkly feel and look, and it just looks and sounds so cool. So I definitely want to start using more of these, and I'm kind of excited to give this a try in here. So I'm just going to open it up here. And so I am going to be using my Microline 0.25 just in black for my basic outline, and then I'll go back in with some of my Crayola Super Tips markers to color it in. So we'll just kind of follow step-by-step process, and I'll speed this part up, but you can just kind of hang out and watch me, and hopefully I don't mess up. So wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, you guys, so I just did a couple quick doodles here, so you can see that I did this little cactus in the pot there, and then a little terrarium that probably needs a little help, but you know, for my first time of drawing these, I have to say that it was so easy to put all these together. Again, with all these step-by-step instructions, everything is so easy to follow, and it just makes this process a joy, really. And again, I mean, you don't have to color them if you don't want to. I did just because I think, you know, color makes everything a little bit better. But I really do love this book, and I think this is going to help me a ton. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little review and demo. If you have not seen this or purchased one for yourself just quite yet, I highly recommend it, and I will leave a link down below for where you can find it. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed watching me go through this process, and that you at least give it a try for yourself. So if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so before you head on out so you do not miss out on any future videos. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, see you later, guys. Bye.